Welcome back to Let's Clean PowerWash Simulator. I'm BurningDogFace, and Dr. PowerWash has come to this fire station to make everything sparkling clean again. So far, we've taken care of the entirety of the drill tower, and without setting foot on the scaffolding, I might add. And we've taken care of the 4 external walls on the ground floor. Next, I'm going to take care of that wall right there. But before I get to that, shout out to Elthwar. I forgot to read this one last time because it was paired with another comment I read. For what it's worth, the boiling frog metaphor is actually factually wrong. Real-life frogs will jump out once the water gets hot enough, since that is part of their basic thermoregulation mechanisms. Apparently the first experiments by Friedrich Leopold Gottels, and W.T. Sedgwick on this had the frog's brains removed. Which kind of paints a very different picture of that thing, doesn't it? Apparently, W.T. Sedgwick's, in case he wanted to test automatic reflexes and thought the brain would interfere. And Gottels was trying to investigate the soul. Oh boy. That's a bit silly. Oh, and shout out to Justin Jones, who had a comment, I think, about these open stairs here without the railings. Used to live in a house with those open stairs, and inevitably they led down into our basement. Our dark, creepy basement. It was the type with the unfinished walls and floor, i.e. they were raw concrete, and in the spring, summer, and beginning of fall tended to attract big fuck-off slugs. You might be down there minding your own business and you see one of the damn things clinging to the wall behind the stairs or on the goddamn ceiling. I have a real phobia of slugs and snails, and even thinking about this sends shivers down my back. My phobia is so bad that if someone offered me $1 million to pick up a slug, I don't think I could do it. Ooh, my sympathies. Phobic reactions are never fun to deal with, especially because of how irrational they are. Oh dear. Just checking some other stuff here. Okay, get the timer going, and Geronimo. I wasn't crouched that entire time. Good. On a side note, I really like the simplicity of just painting a big section of the parking lot with an H, rather than building an actual helipad on top of the building. It's like, well, we don't park that many fucking cars behind the place, man. Actually, I'm not sure any of this part back here is a parking lot. It's just asphalt. Okay. This wall here. Oh, right. Let's pick for long sweeping maneuvers. Here. It is admittedly a bit harder to focus than it was in the DLC level. But in my defense, Wonderland is kind of an inherently interesting place. yes, right here. Maybe now this ladder will be loyal and let me climb it easily. Alas. Oh, of course, up here. Excellent. So this wall is done, the ladder is done. Oh boy, now I gotta hit the roof. Moss, grime, dirt streaks. Multi-purpose. What is this substance? This looks like plain old concrete to me. I don't have concrete cleaner. In fact, it's so porous, I'm under the impression that cleaning concrete is kind of redundant. You're never going to get all the little dirt things out of the pores. Dirticles, the tiniest particle of dirt. Ah, good. It's kind of exactly what I was hoping would happen. Because of all this stuff, I've put a huge dent in this side, so I guess we'll start from this side of the roof. That shadow doesn't confuse me into thinking it's dirt. Ah! Almost to 80. That should give us another text message. Other than that last one, what have we seen here? Messages, that's where it is. Narrowly missed out on another RV today. Huh. Yes, I do remember these. Can't help but notice your ad says power wash. You do realize that involves hot water? You should change the wording on your ad to pressure wash, unless you're planning an upgrade soon. Wouldn't it be funny if that was an actual, like, foreshadowing incident there? Like I'm about to unlock a whole new tier of power washers, and no one ever told me that. Oops. Schmooked up some of the arse. But let's be fair, no one else is going to arrive before I clean it away, so... Yeah, that Oxford study determined that, the majority of people playing this game were using the 15-degree one, the yellow nozzle. I like that the green one is almost as concentrated while having a much wider line of spray. Lets me do things like this, without particularly caring about lining it up right. Of course it got it. It made it ding. What about back here? Get back here? No. Let's get back here. It seems important. I'm stuck. Ah, there we go. There we go. That was embarrassing. There's like a command or something you put in to reset your position. I suppose the game does save as it goes along, so I could just click back out the menu and then load back in again. Since it always starts me over next to the truck. I guess I said truck. I meant minivan. Okay, good. Just checking. Every time you make a giant X symbol, there's about a 50% chance of X-Men flying in from the sky. The letter isn't always about just you guys, you know. I heard the little tone. I reached 80%. I didn't get a message. Disappointed. You know, I recently found out the other day that the bit from Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, that everybody made into a meme, where it's like an alternate universe Hercules or something who tilts his head back to the sky and just yells, "Disappointed!" And for years, everyone had been making jokes about that scene, talking about how, oh, Kevin Sorbo is such a bad actor, he didn't know what to do there. Well, you know what? Kevin Sorbo is an ass, and I don't agree with anything he said politically, maybe ever. But I have found out that that scene was actually a reference to a movie, and that it was very much intentional. And I always wondered, well, if it wasn't intentional, surely the director would have fixed that. I told him to do the other way. I don't even remember what the name of the movie was, just that it was like a heist movie. Billy Bob Thornton yells disappointed after opening a safe and discovering nothing inside. That's all I remember about it. I guess it was much too fun an idea, wasn't it? Although the trains of thought in my head are, of course, now turning towards anything tangentially related, as it does. So now I find myself thinking about the fucking Simpsons Halloween episode with Lucy Lawless in it. I did always love the joke at the end of the thing where she, has to keep reminding people throughout the whole thing that she's, she's not really Xena, she's just an actress. And then at the end of the thing, she offers to take Bart and Lisa home and just gathers them into her arms and flies away like Superman. What? Xena can't fly? I told you! I'm not Xena, I'm Lucy Lawless! I've always loved the impression that actress Lucy Lawless can fly. She just doesn't use it in any of her roles. We're seeing a cartoon where She-Hulk was, I'll preface this by saying it was a different version of She-Hulk, like an alternate universe thing, not the lawyer. And she was having trouble finding work. And then she got an arrangement with a Hollywood director who had this ridiculous idea of filming movies where before the action sequences, the female star gets into a full-body suit, so that you can't tell that her stunt double is She-Hulk with green skin. And then it's a matter of, like, well, you're going to walk into this building, and we're actually going to blow it up and drop it on your head, and you're going to be fine because you're She-Hulk. Oh, okay, sure. I feel like the Stuntman Union would have something to say about that. He's probably stunt performer these days. As I think about it. Thought to myself, hang on, that doesn't sound right, the Stuntman Union. way better. Holy shit. Now I'm curious what Cal did. Who Cal is, for that matter. Must be one of the previous, clients, but, I'll be damned if I can remember them all. I don't even remember the name of the client here. Denver Drill. There's the timer. I'll just wrap this up quickly. The roof is almost there. Ooh! Nicely done, if I do say so myself. So I guess next time we go up here to this secondary roof, take care of this much smaller area, and then clean off the arse wall and go looking for odds and ends that we didn't catch the first time around. Alright, it feels pretty good. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you on the next episode of Let's Clean PowerWash Simulator. Later.